Must-win situation for both Missouri and Alabama in this top 25 matchup on Saturday. I've got the winner, but more importantly, I've got the point spread winner. Free analysis, free pick coming up in just a moment. Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV, breaking down your top 25, not even a top 10 matchup, as both these teams are outside the top 10 looking in, and both of these teams have to continue to win if they want any chance to make that 12-team college football playoff, especially Missouri, who, yes, they only have one loss on the season, but Brady Cook, star quarterback, is doubtful. He's been limited in practice all week with the ankle injury, re-aggravated against Auburn, a narrow win on Saturday. But Alabama's the team that has to keep winning as well. Their second loss of the season against Tennessee last week, and we did have a strong client best bet on Tennessee at wagertalk.com. I mentioned in my videos that I like them as well. I did a free play video for you here. Also, of course, my college football top 25 video, which is up every Saturday. So not a surprise that Bama fell. And I do think Alabama bounces back in this game, and that would be my preferred play as long as the line stays at 17 or less. Now, first of all, this line is inflated. There's no question about it. In fact, the look-ahead line last week before the quarterback was injured again, Brady Cook, was going to be 12. The line this summer was as low as 8.5. Now it's 16.5, 17. But my database simulation, 10,000 games simulated for every game with all the different variables, different quarterbacks mixed in based on the probability of Cook going. And I only had give him about a 25% probability of playing. Still has Alabama winning this game by 18.5 points on average. So I do think there is some value still at that key number of 17 or less. And I like the situational setup better for Bama as well. First of all, with the two losses, they still have plenty to play for. You know, in years past, you would have been done probably with the two losses. But the fact that 12 teams make it, and what's it going to be, 7 at large? Got to figure Alabama's going to be in that mix. And we saw it last year. Georgia goes undefeated till the conference championship game. Bama beats them and still gets in with a loss. You know they want Bama in that final 12, and if they win out, I think they will get there. And I think they realize that. So there's plenty of bounce back opportunity here, despite losing 2 of their last 3. And also the defense has been better than realized. Now, look, they've given up some rushing yards the last 3 weeks, and I get that. But Missouri's going to have to run the ball here in this game to have success with the backup quarterback. And while their overall rushing numbers look decent on the season, when you dig deeper, they haven't done much against good teams, especially in recent weeks. In fact, put up 231 against UMass, not impressive. But they had only 68 rushing yards at Texas A&M, had only 81 at home last week against Auburn, 2 turnovers. After 4 straight games with no turnovers, they had 2 last week. They're also due to have more turnovers, especially on the road here in a hostile environment. And meanwhile, Alabama, 2 losses their last 3 games, but they've had 6 turnovers. They'd had only 2 turnovers total in the 2 games prior. I think they play much better at home. I think this is a tough spot for Missouri, especially if they have to go with the backup quarterback, which is looking more likely as we head into the weekend. And this Bama team is still really good on both sides of the ball. First of all, I mentioned the defensive numbers have been up and down here in recent weeks, but if you look at opponents played, their average opponent has won by over 11 points per game this season. Missouri's average opponent has lost by over 5 points per game. So that's over a 16-point tougher schedule that Alabama has played. And Bama's holding teams to just 4.8 yards per play. Their opponents average 5.8. Missouri, with Cook in the lineup, is just 5.9. So this is an Alabama team that I think can shut down and slow down Missouri, especially if they have a backup quarterback. And Bama's just explosive offensively, 9.5 yards per pass. Every time they throw the ball this year, they almost average a first down, almost 7 yards per play overall. Once again, huge step up in the class for Missouri, and I think it is a focus spot for Bama. Despite that loss, I think they bounce back with an impressive win. Alabama minus 17 or less would be my recommendation on Saturday afternoon. Hey, comment below. What are your thoughts on this game? Side, total, what are you looking at? Are you staying away with the uncertainty of the quarterback situation? Also, what other games are you considering for Saturday? You know, this game's not going to make my best bet card. I'm not big on uncertainty, right? The one edge you have as a sports bettor, the biggest edge, is that you get to pick and choose which games you play, where the odds makers have to put lines up on every game. And often when there's uncertainty with an injury, especially a key player, you know, they kind of put that on the side. But I do like Bama on this spot. It'd be Bama or pass for me. Lay it if you're going to play it. But I've got several other games I'm looking at as strong possible client best bets for this Saturday, and you don't want to miss them. I'm number 1 this year in college and pro football profit combined, number 1 this year in baseball, and number 1 all-time in NBA profit, and the NBA started this week. So yeah, it's not a bad time to be an All Sports All Access subscriber. In fact, this is the only time of year, the next several weeks, in which you get football, baseball, and basketball all going at once. It is the best time of the year to be an All Sports subscriber, and I have 2 special offers for you this weekend. A 30-day and a 365 day. Now look, I know many of you have been with me. You've watched winter after winter pass you by sitting on the sidelines. Maybe the 365 is a little too big for you, so we have a 30-day special with an instant $50 discount this weekend. It gets you the next 30 days and nights of all sports, football, baseball, and basketball with an instant $50 discount. No promo code needed. That works out to about $8 a day. Now, if you're ready to take the serious long-term investment approach, I'm bringing back my most popular promo code, and that's SM365, which gets you the $811 instant discount. And the reason we did that exact number is it gets it down to exactly $99 a month, $3 a day, $1 a play for the next 365 days and nights of all sports. That instant $800 discount, you got to use promo code SM365. Whether you want to try a month or do the 1 year, don't miss out on any more winners. We're up over 170 units already this year with all sports, and there's still over 2 months to go this calendar year, and 2025 right around the corner. That 365 all sports is the best investment approach, but if you want to start a little smaller, you can get that instant $50 discount with a 30-day this weekend only. No promo code needed. Hey, you don't have to memorize these offers. Check them out on my page. You can also look at the last 20 best bets, a rolling recap every day of all my best bets from the previous night. In the last 20 days, it rolls at the bottom. You can click on each one to see the analysis as well after the games start. It's a great way to learn how I handicap. And when you're ready to jump on board, jump on one of those special offers this week. And you can go check them out right now, along with the daily free play. Don't miss those bonus free plays on my page, Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. Hey, get there quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM. Follow me on X and Instagram on social media at Steve Merrill, 2 R's, 1 L, at Steve Merrill on X and Instagram. And once again, comment below if you're liking these free play videos. I will keep them coming. I try to do all the spotlight weeknight games, these top 25 matchups. And if you want more of the top 25, check out my full college football top 25 video. It's a large card this Saturday. NFL Fade the Public for Sunday. Click that bell for an instant alert when you subscribe so you never miss out when these free play videos go up. And thumbs up, like the video here on the way out. That's always appreciated. It keeps everything free here on Wager Talk. Thumbs up, like, comment below, and stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV for more great free play videos coming up next.